Welcome back to our channel. Today, we dive into a heart-wrenching tale that has Hollywood buzzing and fans in disbelief. The tragic death of beloved friend star Matthew Perry has taken a dark twist, with shocking revelations implicating the very doctors who were meant to safeguard his health. Stay tuned as we uncover the scandal surrounding Salvador Plasencia and Mark Chavez, the two doctors at the center of this storm, who have now surrendered their rights to prescribe medication after being charged in connection with Perry's untimely demise. We'll unravel the chilling details of their alleged conspiracy, the harrowing last days of the iconic actor, and the ongoing investigation that's shaking the medical community to its core. My fans, you won't want to miss this gripping story that's equal parts tragedy and scandal as we piece together the final chapter of Matthew Perry's life. Let's dive in. Matthew Perry's tragic death has shaken Hollywood and left fans of the beloved Friends actor in deep mourning. But as details about his passing continue to unfold, the case has taken a dark turn, implicating medical professionals who were supposed to be his guardians of health. In a shocking development, two doctors, Salvador Plasencia and Mark Chavez, surrendered their registrations to prescribe drugs after being charged for their alleged involvement in the actor's death. These two physicians are among 5 individuals charged in connection with Perry's passing, a tragic event that has been linked to the misuse of ketamine, a potent dissociative anesthetic, with both therapeutic and illicit uses. Matthew Perry's doctors will no longer be able to prescribe medication, a decision that came swiftly following the charges brought against them. On August 19, the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration (DEA) confirmed that both Plasencia and Chavez had voluntarily surrendered their registrations, effectively barring them from writing any prescriptions. This move underscores the severity of the accusations and the potential consequences for the medical professionals involved. The DA's actions come on the heels of a December ruling by the Los Angeles Medical Examiner, which determined Perry's death was a drug and drowning-related accident, the result of the acute effects of ketamine. Perry was found unresponsive in the hot tub at his California home on October 28, a discovery that sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and prompted an outpouring of grief from fans worldwide. As the investigation progressed, the Department of Justice, DOJ, held an August 15 press conference revealing that Plasencia and Chavez were among 5 individuals accused of profiting off Perry's long-standing struggle with drug addiction. Prosecutors alleged that these medical professionals, rather than helping Perry in his battle with addiction, instead exploited his vulnerability for financial gain, leading to his untimely death. Plasencia has been identified as one of the lead defendants in the case, with accusations that he worked closely with Perry's assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa, to distribute approximately 20 vials of ketamine to the actor between September and October 2023. The drugs were allegedly exchanged for $55,000 in cash, a sum that highlights the predatory nature of the arrangement. Iwamasa, who pleaded guilty on August 7 to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine causing death, has admitted to his role in the tragic events that led to Perry's demise. Text messages between Plasencia and Chavez provide a chilling glimpse into their mindset during this period. According to court documents, the two doctors allegedly discussed how much money they could extract from Perry, with Plasencia reportedly texting Chavez at one point, "I wonder how much this moron will pay." Such callous disregard for Perry's well-being underscores the criminal nature of their actions and the betrayal of the trust placed in them by their patient. Plasencia, who has not yet entered a public plea, was released on bond on August 16. He now faces a slew of charges, including 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine, 7 counts of distribution of ketamine, and 2 counts of altering and falsifying documents or records related to the federal investigation. If convicted on all counts, the 42-year-old could face up to 30 years in federal prison, a stark contrast to his former life as a licensed medical professional. Chavez, who is set to be arraigned on August 30, has pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute ketamine and could face up to 10 years in federal prison if convicted. The charges against him, while less numerous than those against Plasencia, are equally grave and reflect his alleged complicity in the scheme to exploit Perry's addiction. The DOJ's investigation into Perry's death is still ongoing, but the impact on his legacy has been profound. Friends, family, and fans have been forced to reconcile the image of the actor who brought joy to millions with the darker reality of his private struggles. The allegations against his doctors have only deepened the sense of loss and betrayal felt by those who knew him best. Friends co-creator Marta Kaufman recently spoke out about Perry's legacy, urging fans to remember him not for the tragic circumstances of his death, but for the joy and laughter he brought into the world. Two things come to mind about how to celebrate him. One of them is to donate to drug treatment centers. Let's fight the disease, Kaufman told The Times. And the second way is to watch Friends and remember him not as a man who died like that, but as a man who was hilariously funny and brought joy to everybody. The revelation that Perry's assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa, had found the actor unconscious multiple times in the weeks leading up to his death has only added to the tragedy. Iwamasa's recent plea agreement, in which he admitted to administering the fatal dose of ketamine that killed Perry, paints a harrowing picture of the actor's final days. According to the agreement, Iwamasa injected Perry with significant quantities of ketamine, totaling around 6 to 8 shots per day, in the days leading up to his death. The fact that Perry was found unconscious on at least 2 occasions in October underscores the severity of his condition and the failure of those around him to intervene. On the day of Perry's death, Iwamasa injected the actor around 8:30 a.m. and again at 12:45 p.m. Just 40 minutes later, Perry allegedly asked Iwamasa to prepare his jacuzzi and shoot him up with a big one, a request that would tragically be his final words. Perry was injected with ketamine 3 times over a 5-hour span on the day he died, a reckless and ultimately fatal sequence of events. After administering the 3rd shot, Iwamasa left to run errands, only to return hours later to find the actor face down in his jacuzzi, unresponsive. The involvement of Eric Fleming and Jasmine Sangha, known as the Ketamine Queen, in Perry's death further complicates the case. Fleming acted as a middleman, procuring ketamine from an unnamed drug dealer and supplying it to Perry. According to court documents, all the ketamine administered to Perry on the day he died was provided by Fleming. Like Iwamasa, Fleming has pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine and 1 count of distribution of ketamine resulting in death, and is now facing the consequences of his actions. Sangha, meanwhile, has earned her nickname Ketamine Queen due to her notorious reputation in the underground drug scene. Her role in the conspiracy remains under investigation, but her involvement further illustrates the web of individuals who profited from Perry's addiction. Sangha's association with the case has only added to the sensationalism surrounding Perry's death, turning what should have been a straightforward investigation into a media circus. While the legal battles for those involved continue, Perry's friends and family have been left to pick up the pieces and honor his memory. Despite the tragic circumstances of his death, those who knew Perry best are determined to celebrate his life and the joy he brought to so many. This commitment to preserving his legacy is perhaps best exemplified by Marta Kaufman's appeal to fans to remember Perry for his humor and talent, rather than the tragic details of his final days. Perry's death has also sparked renewed conversations about the dangers of ketamine and the responsibilities of medical professionals. The case against Salvador Plasencia and Mark Chavez will likely continue to unfold in the coming months, with each new development adding layers of complexity to an already heart-wrenching story. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Thanks for watching.